And New York Post reporter Lydia Moynihan joins me now. Lydia, both Southwest Airlines and American Airlines are continuing to warn about an ongoing pilot shortage. How could this impact travelers going forward?
Well, just since we haven't been experiencing enough delays, they are warning that there could be even more coming down the pike. Look, there's about an estimated 10,000 pilot shortage right now, and they're warning that that's only going to continue. They just can't train people fast enough for the next 3 years to get up to speed where they need to be. You know, it's interesting. A lot of pilots used to come from the military. That's where they got their training. They'd go to these airlines ready to go, and that's not what we're experiencing today. The concern is that even once this is addressed in the next couple years, we're looking at a lot more pilots retiring shortly thereafter. 50% rather, of all pilots will have to retire in the next 15 years to hit that mandatory 60 retirement by the age of 65. So a lot of these airlines still have the pandemic era schedules they implemented when demand was low. They're still not able to fly a number of aircrafts because they just don't have enough pilots. So unfortunately, I think it means more delays in the short term, and we're just not going to be looking at that schedule getting back to what it was before COVID.
And fewer flights, and I think we're losing a lot of them, like you said, through attrition. Now, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is issuing a warning about people like me keeping money on our smartphone apps. Hey, what are they trying to say to us?
What do you mean? Do you keep a significant portion of your money on Venmo?
It's just so that I can pay like the barber and stuff like that. These young kids that do this stuff, they don't want cash anymore.
I know. I don't carry cash anymore. It's kind of, it's unfortunate for people who deserve tips because no one carries cash anymore. But you're right. Venmo, these are great tools like PayPal, very convenient. Everyone's using them. But there is a warning from the Consumer Protection Financial Bureau telling people that, a lot of people who are younger, they don't necessarily have, bank accounts or whatever. They keep the majority of their money on Venmo, on PayPal, on some of these apps because it's so easy to use. Well, the issue is we've seen a lot of these bank failures, unfortunately, the past few months. If you have your money in a bank, it is protected for whatever reason. If it's that bank goes belly up, you are insured by the FDIC. You will get your money back. If you keep your money in a Venmo or a PayPal, if it disappears, it's not insured, you're not getting back. So
that is
certainly a warning
to
people who keep their funds. If it's a couple bucks, whatever. But if you're keeping a majority of your money on those platforms, better to move it.
You better open a checking account because, Lydia, we've even seen some employers after the pandemic pay employees that way through some of these smartphone apps. Lydia Moynihan, thanks so much. You know what we love when you talk money.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.